Conscious Black, what up? The Truth, what up? Jonathan, what up? Banks, what up? The Lions. Donald Johnson, what's good? Amos, what up? Tony. Yeah, I'm gonna let a couple more people get in and hit that like button. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Force, what up? Dow Pitts, what's good, bro? Mr. 221, I'm dropping this link for Blacc. I'm dropping the link for Blacc. That's right. Talk sports, baby. Yeah, you know, Jonathan, I'm definitely going to get to that. Soul Controller, what up? He said, I'll walk him down. What's good? Banks, what up? Greg, what up? Brian Cruz, what up? Let's get the likes up. That show the guests that what we doing. What up? Let's show the guests what we doing. Yeah, I'm trying to let a couple people get in here, so I'm gonna talk for a little while.
Yeah. All right.
Why they come?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I agree. Banks, I agree. You got a lot of noise back there.
I got a lot of noise in my background.
That might be your computer. Say something.
Yo, hey. Mic check.
Yeah, I heard something. Yeah. When I talk, it's like loud. You hear it?
I mean, I got an earpiece in. I'm in the room by myself, so I'm up to do it. Can you hear me? Am I too loud or?
Nah, you not loud. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
He said, "Think Cat gonna make the run out of MVP." Marlon, what up, bro? Lakers in 5. What up? Yeah, let's get to that real quick before the guests. I'm trying to get more people in here.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
Yeah, it said AD at the 5. He don't like the centers.
Okay.
That's crazy right there. I don't want AD at no center. AD
Nah.
That small ball not gonna work.
Yeah, he's not physical enough.
He's not. Like I don't want no AD at center, man.
Nah, not at all.
Playing center.
Right.
It's a recipe of destruction.
Yeah, for disaster for AD. Yeah, his lower half is too long. He's not compact enough to take that on his legs like that.
Exactly. He won't last the whole season, Greg. SM, what up, bro? Yeah, I don't think he's gonna last the whole season though. At the center, they should just see. My thing is this: I think people sometimes put a little too much into preseason.
Mm-hmm.
There's only a few games. Let's start. Why you keep Darvin Ham? I'm gonna make a video about him.
Right.
Because I think he's doing a little too much right now. If you got your start and you keep changing the centers every day, you can't do that.
That's because he's not for sure.
You turn your earpiece down.
My earpiece down. Okay, that's what it is. Let's do it. Let's do it. What about now?
Yeah, it's good.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
can you hear me clearly though?
LA Sports. Let me see. It's like an echo.
It's an echo. Let's see. Because I got my earpiece on. What about now?
It sounds good now.
Is it good
It's
now?
like when I talk, that's when. Because it ain't coming from me. It's not coming from me. Yeah, it's not coming from me.
So I try to do some adjustments on that. Is that proper for you now?
It sound cool. I think. Yeah, do you hear it?
Because everybody, I don't hear it. You sound clear to me.
Ask anybody else how the audio sound to you guys.
How the audio sound, fellas?
He said, "Do the Pacers deal." He said, "You could take out the earpiece. Let me see something."
Okay.
You don't really need the earpiece.
I don't need it?
Nah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. What about now?
Yeah.
Am I good now?
I think so.
Okay. See, I didn't know I needed it now. Okay.
You turned the whole thing off?
Yeah, yes, sir. I turned it off.
Yeah, it's scratchy echo.
Is you still echoing now?
Let me see something. Let me talk. Let me see something.
Okay. Mic check 1, 2.
Yeah, it seems like when I talk, that's when it's. But I know it's not. It's not on me.
You clear. I can hear you clear as day.
Corbin, what up, bro? Y'all good now? 1, 2, 1, 2. See, you don't hear me now that you muted yourself. That's why I said it gotta be you. Because now I'm talking, I don't hear it at all. I don't hear it at all.
So how do I fix that? Because I don't hear it on my end. I don't hear it from you either.
I guess we just have to go through.
No, I don't. I want you to be sharp and clear, though, brother. I don't want you to be.
No, I'll ask the people.
I don't want to. I don't want you to be distorted. You know what I mean? Because your show is always crispy clear. I don't want you to be distorted. So
yeah, but turn your volume all the way down.
Okay. What about now?
Yo, what's good? Yeah. What up?
Is that it?
Yeah, it sounds much better now.
Okay. Can you still hear me though? Pretty clear.
I can hear you clear, but
Okay.
like they said, it was a volume. My boy missed
Okay.
it.
Yes, sir. Okay.
He fixed the problem.
So we good now, right?
Yeah, we're gonna definitely talk sports, bro.
Can you still go? You still good?
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
You still good now?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah. Appreciate that.
So let's get the lights up, y'all. We almost 10 minutes in. We almost 10 minutes in. Murphy family, WWE was good. My boy Lakers in 5. Lakers over everything in the building. We got all the guys in here. Let's get it up. Y'all know how we do. So we at the 10-minute mark. We're gonna start now. So tell people your name and where you're from.
What's going on, man? You talking about my name from the God or my name I go online with?
You can say the name you go online with.
Okay, my name is Concious Blacc, man. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri.
All right, Missouri, the show me state, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So how life was growing up in Kansas City?
What is it like, or what's going on?
What it was like when you growing up?
Growing up, oh man,
Oh, you got YouTube open?
do I got YouTube open?
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see.
Click off
Well,
of YouTube.
I joined through what you sent me. I don't know if I got YouTube open or not. Let me see. So how do I? Let me see. Hold on. Nah. Well, no. Hold on. Uh, see, I joined through the chat you gave me.
All right. All right.
Hold
So
on.
what
Let's
life
see.
was like growing up in Kansas City, or what I could do when I talk. This muted. So I'm
Okay.
gonna go like this when I talk, and then when I go like this, and when you want to talk, you just come in.
Okay. So I'm muted right now, right?
So what life was like growing up in Kansas City?
Well, man, I grew up on the east side of Prospect, man. It was man, it was a war zone. I mean, uh one thing about it was it was a closeness, which it isn't now. You had, hundreds of children outside playing in parks, football, basketball, baseball, kickball, play fighting, wrestling teams, the whole nine. And as we got older, um, you know, the young people got off the streets and start getting into fight. First, it was hand fighting. Then it turned from hand fighting to brass knuckles. Then from brass knuckles, it went from brass knuckles to knives and bricks. And then from knives and bricks, it went to guns. So that's kind of how it uh, went through the ages. So I had my share of issues when I was growing up as a young teenager. Trying to find my way in the streets. I got both my parents, my mother and father, still married today. They're still alive. My father had his own business, his own restaurant growing up, but he worked from 6 o'clock in the morning to 11, 12 at night. Monday through Sunday. So I was the oldest. I was the oldest of eight. It was eight of us, four girls, four boys. My father was gone from 6 in the morning, like I was saying, at 10 at night. So I got in the streets. Got in the streets, got with the wrong people. Start doing things I had no business doing. Got into that lifestyle, got into that world, man, pretty deep, man. It was the grace of God, man, that I didn't go to jail or get my life taken. I had a few close calls to where, the light shedded. Went to high school football. Went to go play college football. Had a few invites with some pro combines, some pro squads. As a young man, got hurt, didn't work out in that direction, man. So, here I am. I do a lot of training. I'm a skills developer for basketball. So I train Division I basketball players, high school, little league, beginners. So I develop skills. We got intermediate training, internal training, internalized training. So I just do basketball. Let's see, what is it? Shooting, dribbling, you name it, defense, the whole nine. So my daughter just recently got into D1 by walk-on. So she's a D1 basketball player. She just tore her ACL in practice last week.
Damn.
So as a freshman,
that hurts
right?
Because
Yeah.
she's a walk-on.
Yeah.
And into ACL. That's
Yeah.
bad right there.
Yeah. But she'll be ready for next year.
She needed the time to get her foot wet.
Yes. Yes, bro. So I've been doing basketball for about I'm 45. I've been doing basketball for since I was about 30, training as far as training. I played college football. I played running back when I played college football. So, life growing up was tough. My sister passed when I was 19 from leukemia. She died. She was 22 years old, went to KU. She died from leukemia, man.
You said your sister?
Yeah, she died, from leukemia.
And she was 22?
22. Yes,
and
sir.
How old you was?
I was about 19. So, man, everything went downhill. I was in the streets, man, coming from school. I was just so mad at God at that time. I was selling dope, the whole nine, man. You know, different cases, man, different issues. But I didn't pass. My sister was a straight A student, honor student, never got in trouble. The Most High came and called her home, and that's where I became vegetarian. I'm a vegan now. I've been a vegan since I was, I want to say 33. I've been a vegetarian since I was 23 years old. So, you know,
You said
thanks to
you're
my sister.
33 now?
Now I'm 45,
Uh,
but I've been a vegan since I was 33, a vegetarian since I was 30. No, since I was 23.
okay. So, damn, I know that had to be tough on your sister and your family because you know it's 8 of y'all, 4 boys, 4 girls, and then something like that happened at a young age.
Yeah, I mean, it was more tough on my mother. You know, when I seen the pain of my mother, what I seen her going through, man, that was crushing and heartbreaking for me, man. You know, I was in the hospital with her. I was a witness to seeing my sister pass into a different universe, man. You know, I was young, so I didn't really kind of understand, you know, the the death as far as in that perspective. I seen, you know, death to where people getting a head blown off, blood all over me. You know, I've been through all of that. I've been through all of that to where shootout, people getting killed, trying to help your bro out. You know, he bleeding out on the street. But I haven't seen a person, die in peace like that. All the death I seen was violent. You know, so growing up, that's all we did was fight. You know, fight, fight, fight. You know, we didn't pretty much have anything else to do in the street but fight at that time growing up. So I come from the school of the Knox, man.
So, Avery said, "What's the difference between vegan and vegetarian?"
A vegetarian is just someone who eats vegetables, but also eats ice cream or yogurt. A vegan is someone that does not participate in digesting any animal products. So no dairy, no ice cream, anything with animal in it, you don't eat it.
So, what's your religion?
Well, I grew up a Muslim. If just a Muslim is just someone who's submissive to the will of the Most High. You know, that's what it's all about.
So, how you get your name, Conscious Blacc?
Well, I got my name Conscious Blacc for the fact that Black matter has consciousness. And I was born in the universe in darkness. And all of darkness had its own intelligence.
Wow, that's crazy. Your whole family is Muslim?
Yes.
Oh, you grew up in a Muslim family.
Absolutely. My mother and father, thanks to my father, he's Abdul Mukmin Khalifa. Such a beautiful father, man. He blessed me. He was the first God I knew. My mother and my father are the first gods we know. So I thank him for bringing me into the knowledge of myself and knowledge of the Most High.
Yeah, I guess it was tough for him to work all them hours, and your mom had to hold the house down by herself. Cause what
Yeah.
y'all like 3 years apart?
Well, my sister's, she's the oldest. I got three sisters ahead of me. One of them died. I told you, Ramadan. So my one sister's 50, and then the other's like 48, then like 46, and then me. Then I got a brother under me. He's 43. And then I got a 30-year-old, 35-year-old brother, a 30-year-old brother. My sister, she's she's like 31 or 32. So we right there, man. It was 8 of us, man. My mama, man,
So y'all went. The youngest is 31,
yeah. Was it? Yeah.
and the oldest would have been 50.
She's 50, yes.
The one that passed.
No, she's older than me. She's been 47.
Or 47.
Yeah.
Wow. So y'all went like okay. So I'm just I'm trying to do the timeline. As far as can you mute yourself? Yeah, I'm trying to do the timeline like far as like what your mom had to go through with the kids because you're saying okay a 50 to 30 that's like a 20-year gap, so I can imagine it was tough her having you know to be there while your father get that money, and he only had one day off, right? So on his day off, no days off. So what did he ever have time to take y'all out to like a movies or anything? Y'all ain't never do nothing as a family. Go, you can talk now.
Well, I mean, my father had a bunch of horses, right? So when I was younger, he used to do things with us, but he was riding on a horse, and somebody spooked the horse and ran him into a light pole, and he broke both his legs at the same time. So, he been handicapped, since I was a baby, so he really couldn't run or play with us because his legs were destroyed.
Wow.
Yeah, but my mother, man, she held it down, man. I mean, like I said, man, when I was in the streets, man, I didn't mean to be in the streets, but when you're a young man and, your father's always gone, he's working, when you get in the streets, man, I'm the oldest boy. So, I looked up to other men in the streets as big brothers. But, at that time, they wouldn't guide me in the right direction. They put me to work. I started selling, crack and everything else, have my own little situation, did this, did that. Like I said before, man, I just thank the Most High that He didn't take my life and destroying my people at that time. As a young man, you don't know, but now that I'm older, when you think back on things like that take place in your life, that builds you. Fire builds the man. So without fire, there's no growth. So if I can go back, I wouldn't have had myself out there doing those things. Now that I know what I know.
Wow. So that's good there, man. 'Cause it takes a lot, man. Growing up, can you mute it? I'm gonna go like this way, because this way people can hear. We want to have like a good sound. So, what makes you get into YouTube, and can you explain to people what your YouTube page is about?
Okay, so well, like I said, man, I work for a living. I work every 4 days. So I work every 4 days. When I'm at work, I work 12-hour shifts from 5 at night to 5 in the morning. So I run a big machine, man. So, when you run the machine, I like to study and read and, and apply. So I'm always on YouTube. I'm a sports head. I've been a sports head forever. I'm a basketball guru. That's what I consider myself, as far as the body types. Like I said, I train basketball, so I pretty know what body type I'm looking at, what's his capabilities, what's his abilities, his position, he playing the whole nine. So, I mean, I got on YouTube, man, because when when you look at the universe, look at society, the things that we go through, man, we consider the common man, right? And as a common man, we don't have any place as brothers to come and vent, and to have a therapeutic environment for us to get through the struggle of life, man, because it's a struggle. You know how we sit in the car by ourselves and cry to ourselves, but we can't talk to our brother. We can't say, "Hey, brother, I need a shoulder to lean on." We feel like we by ourselves, but we not. We talk to God every day through our brothers. You see what I'm saying? So when you see a bum under the street, we disapprove of him, but that brother under that bridge can give you knowledge. And we have to look past the cover of something in order to get the root of something. So I just thought that I can come and give my experience and give an avenue for the young brothers, the older brothers, and the sisters, and everybody alike to have an opportunity to speak what's on their mind. Because most of the time, people that are on these outlets are entertainers, in any fashion. So you don't have to be an entertainer to get an opportunity to come on my channel and speak your life. You speak your worries away. And I'm the one to listen to. Like I said, it's therapeutic for me. It's therapeutic for you. And like I said, man, I really appreciate you. Your name, Kareem. Your name, Kareem, means generous. And you've been generous since I've laid eyes on your platform. You've been a generous brother. And you've been 100% a man of your word. And I respect that. And my alliance is to you as a brother because of what you've given me an opportunity to come on your platform and share information about my platform so I can get where you're at. So I'm tired of the war between the woman and man. We're warring right now. You got us bashing the women and the women bashing the brother, but we connected at the hip. Our DNA is connected. So, I'm here to bring a different type of dynamic to the table. So on my platform, like I said, all of the brothers, we can talk sports, we can talk women, talk men. So we're gonna have opportunities for the generation, younger generation, and my generation to come on and give their peace of mind so we can figure it out together.
That's big. So but you have to explain can you explain to the people what's your channel about? Is it a sports channel? I know, but you explain to them.
Well, like I said, my sports channel is for basically a problem solving channel. It's for enlightenment. It's for advice. It's for motivation. Like I said, we go through things every day, man. Work, our relationships, our personal self-esteem, things of that nature. So my channel was for us, the common man, the man who work at McDonald's, the man who work at Walmart, the man who work at the post office, the man who work in the coal mine, the man who works under the water 6 months out of the year, the man who works on the skyscraper, the desk clerk, the nurse, the 16-hour shift. That's what my channel represents, the people. I'm a man of the people. I'm a common man. I'm not an entertainer. I'm for the brothers, man. And down here where we at, we get it out the mud. We get it out the mud. We go through pain and turmoil every day. We ain't coming home to an 8-man mansion. We coming home to apartments, house with holes in the doors, windows, walls messed up. We got to get our car fixed every month. We in the grind, but we make the world go around. We go to work every day and make this world work. So I'm giving an opportunity for brothers like us to speak on their struggles in life so we can figure out a way to better ourselves. That's what my channel's about.
So, okay, so do you do any community work?
Well, as far as being community work-wise, as far as around in the community, no, sir. Well, my work is when I train an individual, I also give him life skills. I work directly with the youth as far as when I'm training someone's son, when they give him to me, that's my son when I have him as well. So at the end of the day, after I train these young men and women, I tell them one thing: love your mother and love your father, because they put you in this position. The struggle that they have to bring you here, pay for it because it's a price, for time. Time is money. So I just tell them to love your parents, love and respect them, and do as they ask you. But as far as me walking around doing work with the community, no, sir.
So can you mute me? I need you guys to really get the likes up. I really need to we got 50 likes. We really have to get the likes up, man. This guy is speaking the truth, some power. I need the likes get up, let everybody hear this interview. So can y'all please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button also. So man, so do you have kids of your own?
Yes, sir. I have 10 children. I got 10 children.
You got 10 kids?
Yeah, I got 7 girls and 3 boys.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
All by the same mom?
No, so this is the story. So when I was young in college, man, I met a young lady at that time, had 5 children with her. I had a sports channel, man, it was a long time ago, man. I think I was 31 or 32.
Hold up. But you said you have you was in college, you had 5 kids by the girl you was in college with?
Yeah, after I got out of college. See, but I had a sports channel before on YouTube a long time ago. But what happened was when I came home from work, she was gone and my children were gone. So I had to go. She went to Illinois and bounced on me. So I had to go through the court system to get my children back. I got full custody of all my children.
All 10?
All 5 at that time.
Oh, at that time, okay.
Yeah. So now I'm married with my wonderful wife now. I got 5 with her. So all of them was living with me at one point in time.
You got 10 kids living with you?
I got 7 now.
Oh, that's right. Some is older.
Yeah.
How old is your oldest kid?
She's 22.
And she's out the house?
Yes.
She lives in the same state as you?
Yeah. So I got 3 out the house. My daughter's 1 in college, UMKC, Division I basketball. She's out the house. She's a freshman. Then I got my 21-year-old son. He's out the house. And I got my 22-year-old daughter. But my 20-year-old daughter, my 19-year-old daughter, my 13-year-old daughter, my 9-year-old daughter, my 8-year-old daughter, my 7-year-old son, and my 4-year-old son live with me.
You could do a reality show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So your kids range from 22 to what?
To 4.
22 to 4.
Yes, sir.
So the first 5 is by one woman.
Yes.
And that's from what age to what age? The first five.
Well, the
It's
first five is
22 to what?
from 22 to 13.
So 22 and 13 is by the first wife or
Yeah,
girlfriend.
yeah.
You know, that was married.
No,
It's by your girlfriend, and
yeah.
so from 4 to what is your next
13.
13 to 4 to 13. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow. So all your
yeah.
kids, I'm pretty sure they get along. They in
Yeah,
the house
yeah,
together.
yeah, yeah, man. See, I don't play games when it comes to children, man. No, I don't play games when it comes to children. So, I mean, my children are well-minded, man. I do a lot more talking than I used to do when I was young. When I was younger, I used to do a lot of whooping, but I don't do a lot of whooping now because the older you get, the more wise you become, the more you understand how to deliver a message without using, you know, any physical punishments.
So it's amazing because your father had 6 boys, 4 girls, and you had 5 and 5.
Yeah, no, my father had 4 girls and 4 boys.
Oh, four. Yeah, okay. 4 girls, 4 boys,
Yes,
and you
sir.
got 5 and 5.
I got 3 boys and 7 girls.
Oh, 3 boys.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah,
So you got a 20-year one. So you got one older boy that's 21, and
yeah.
2 little ones.
Yeah, my 2 baby boys. Yeah, those are my bugs. I call them
Four and
bugs.
what?
Say what now?
The 2 boys is 4 and what?
4 and 7.
So they gonna grow up together, 4 and 7.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And
yes
then
sir.
21-year-old, I guess he hang with his sisters or whatever.
Yeah, nah, he out here, man. He ain't doing what he supposed to do. You know how it go.
Oh, he in the streets?
Yeah, man, bad.
Oh man.
He was a starting quarterback in high school as a freshman. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, and he got a hold to some bad company, man, and he just you know.
And he don't live with you, but do he come to the house and check the
Nah,
kids?
he can't come here.
Oh, they ain't allow him to come there?
Nah, because he gonna bring what he got with him. You see, he's into that. So I don't want you bringing no danger to your family
Yeah.
because he on the hit list.
But you talk to him?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I talk to my son and I try to give him advice and love. He gotta for him to turn himself around. He gotta leave and go to another state, go live in Idaho or Montana. Because even if you change your ways, whatever you did to someone, it still remain the same.
Wow. So that happened when he was away in college?
So,
Oh, you
no,
say he was the
that
quarterback.
yeah, in high school. See, he
I mean,
messed up in high school and uh got with his biological mother and she destroyed him. And that's it.
oh,
It was
so
a
he went back to move with her?
yeah, because he didn't want no structure here.
Oh,
She
wow.
was telling him my lifestyle growing up instead of my lifestyle now. So he wanted to be like me growing up.
Oh, see that's dangerous because kids do be trying to emulate their father. And I always tell my kid, because I got all boys,
Yeah,
I tell them you can't fit these shoes here.
yeah, that's different, man.
Like I'm this something different. So don't try to be like me. Be better. Be better. I always want to do everything better than I do. So yeah. So when your wife, the wife you with now, did she meet you? You had custody of your kids already, or you didn't have your custody of your kids when you got with your second wife? I mean,
Right. Well, I met my wife in college. I enrolled in school trying to get my degree in mathematics. At that time that I met my wife, and we got the same name, the same real name. And I thought they was making fun of me when I went into the counselor's office. My real name is Sadruddin Abdul Alim Khalifa, but I go by Sadi, and her name is Sadia. I thought they was making fun of me, so I was like, "Hey, what's up? Y'all making fun of me or something?" You know what I'm saying? And it's like, "Nah, we ain't making fun of you. Her name was the same name." So it was on from there. But I didn't have my children at that time.
But you wasn't. Oh, you confused me some. The one you with now, you married to her.
Yes.
So the first one, you wasn't married to her.
No.
That's the one got your same name. The first one.
No. This is my wife now.
Oh, so she's in. Oh, so you knew her first.
No, no, no. I was in college twice. Okay.
Oh,
When I
so you
went.
threw me off because
Okay.
I'm a good listener, and I remember you saying you was in college.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
said
yeah, yeah.
college. Okay, so go ahead, break it down.
Okay. So I went to college first. I had a football scholarship to Kipper Military Academy. Played running back in college. Did my thing in college. Okay. Uh, Meadow girl, had a baby ball girl. Didn't work out. She went her way, went mine. Went to college again. That's where I met my wife with the same name.
Oh, okay, that makes some sense. So when you had the custody of your when you had the custody when you had because you had the 5 kids when you walked into that relationship, they was with you already, or you was fighting for them?
I was fighting for him when I walked into that. She was a big reason. She helped me a lot, going through what I was going through, man. Like I said, man, I know what time it is when the brothers are trying to fight for their children. I had to spend 7, 8, 9 grand, but I got full sole custody of my children, and she was right there with me, man. She was right there with me the whole way, and she's a good woman. So that's my wife.
Oh yeah, cause that can you mute me? Yeah, that definitely a salute to you because it's not easy. Um, you know, having 5 kids walking into a relationship already, and they was young. Yeah, 5 young kids. So before I get started, thank you, Lakers over everything. Lakers over everything with the Cash App. I appreciate you, bro. Lakers over everything, the Cash App. He said, good guess, good topic. My boy Travel, my boy Laker over everything. Go subscribe to Laker over everything. He right now in Philadelphia with the WWE. So yeah, so it takes a lot, man. So 5 kids and how so I want people to get the in depth with it. This way people could feel your story and then people can, see how it is. Like, that's amazing. Because how old you was with the 5 kids, the first 5? Like when how old you was when you about to walk into the next relationship?
Okay. Well, I was 32, going on 33.
So
You
you was
know,
33 years old with 5 kids.
yeah, I was a single father, man. I was doing hair, combing hair, braiding hair, school lunches, showers, the whole nine, man. I was
But you
doing
had
it all.
4 girls and
Four
one boy.
girls and one boy. Yeah, yeah. I was doing it all, man. Lunches, everything. I didn't believe in school lunch. I had to make their own lunch, get up.
So where was you living at? How many bedrooms? You had an apartment?
No, I had a 2-bedroom house at that time.
2 bedrooms?
Yeah.
So when you met your wife and y'all talking, then y'all fell in love. She ain't having any kids?
She had one.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you like, yo, when y'all got together, well, you live in a mansion right now?
No, I had a 5-bedroom, but I had an injury at work. I blew my whole shoulder out, blew it out. I tore my labrum, my bicep. So we got some issues at the other house. I had to move out and move into this apartment I'm in now. So we're in the process of getting a home now. But I had a big 5-bedroom though. But that injury blew me out, man. She was pregnant at the time, so we didn't have no. Like I said, I've been through it, man. I've been through the struggle, man. So like I said, I know what it is to struggle. I know what it is for no one to help you. I know what it is to feel helpless. So that's what my challenge is for brothers and sisters that go through things. You know, I have empathy because I've been on that side, and a lot of us don't talk about our pain. We don't talk about our pain, but we can see it manifest. Our pain manifests itself in our everyday life and our actions. And as Black men, as Black women, and everybody alike, uh, we tend to take out our pain on our children and on our spouses. And this is a reason why we have issues between husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend, siblings, and our own self. So when we look in the mirror, we don't think nothing of ourselves. We don't think we can be successful. We don't think no one loves us. We don't think no one cares for us. So now this is where we come into a demon time. So now all our young brothers and sisters are on demon time now, or they 304s, and they don't care because no one loves them. They don't have no fathers. They don't have no mothers. They have nobody telling them they love them. They have nobody that can speak to them and say, hey, look, I'm going to listen to you. Come talk to me. You can cry. See, a lot of us don't want to cry. We think that's being a punk. Well, crying is being a man. It's being a man. Let your ego go. When you cry, it's being a man. Men cry. It's a chemical. When you cry, it's called epinephrine. I forgot the name if I'm not pronouncing it right. But the chemical is for pain. So when you cry, it exhibits morphine to where it deadens the pain within you. So you meant to cry on purpose. It's an intentional process that the Most High gave us. So all you brothers that hold that pain, don't do that, because when you hold pain, that pain comes out against your wife, comes out against your brother, comes out against your sisters, comes out against your mother, comes out against your father. Speak to somebody. That's what my channel, Concious Blacc, is. So you ain't got to be a celebrity to talk with me. We're going to get on there. Sometimes we're going to have topics. Sometimes I'll let y'all speak on what you want to speak on. But it has to be under respect. So I changed my life, Kareem, about 5 or 6 months ago. What I started to do was I started to figure out, man, I see my life in front of me, but I can't reach it. You understand? So what I started doing was keeping my word to myself. I never kept my word to myself. This is where I'm at now. Everybody that's in your chat right now, they are where they are for keeping their word to themselves or lack of keeping their word to themselves. When you keep your word to yourself, you accomplish small measures of success, right? So when you accomplish small measures of success, that success builds itself to big success, to where I can say, hey, I accomplished this. Guess what happens when you accomplish something, Kareem? So if you say, hey, look, I'm going to do 5 push-ups today. If you do 5 push-ups today, that's called success, correct? So now that you've been successful in small measures, that success goes into the body and it inspires you to do things successfully. Small things of success. I'm going to straighten my shoes up today. I'm going to take my son to the store today. When you keep your word, that gives you the ability to be successful in big endeavors in your life. Then you start to feel successful. The success is always in the eyes of the beholder. It doesn't matter if somebody says he's not successful. Your success comes from within. So since I've been doing that, my life has changed. Here I am on your platform. Like I said, I thank you again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm always going to thank you for being generous, Kareem. That's what that means. And that's what's going on right now. So
yeah, that's dope right there, man. I really I really that joint really touched me right there. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people. So with your kids, do you teach them togetherness? Because a lot of times that people, they so used to, just siblings wars, or siblings go through this all the time. Do you teach them togetherness? Because basically only one person seemed like they left the chain is your son. And
yeah.
so the rest of the kids is more like you said, you got the 22-year-old one, she's in college, and your other daughter in college also, the
So
18-year-old.
okay, so I only got I got my 18-year-old in college. I got a 20-year-old taking college courses here.
But
And my other
she lived
two,
with you though.
yeah. And my other two, they just work. Well, yeah, I've always teach equalness and fairness among siblings. That's important. That's very important. Family is very, very important. So what I used to do, this is what I used to do, man, when I was younger. When we eat and we have a limited amount of food, we all been through it, man. This is a struggle. It's every day. So what I used to do, I used to get a measuring cup, and I would measure out the amount of food that everyone gets. That way, when my youngest daughter sees my oldest daughter, we got the same amount of food. We can't say, well, he got more than me, she got more than me. I will always do everything in equal parts for everybody. See, you treat everybody with the same equality, but then also you treat everybody how they configure within themselves. So I can't talk to my 18-year-old, I can talk to my 13-year-old. So you have to talk to everybody with difference. And this is how I learned, because I got so many children. When we sit down and go through our little thing at the table, everybody's different. No one's the same. So, so you have to be able to communicate with one another in your whole household to be able to have an agreeable society, so to speak, in the home.
So even though you have right now you live in a smaller house, do y'all all sit at the table and eat right now? All 9 of y'all, the 7 children, and you and your wife, do y'all all
Yeah,
eat at the same
yeah.
time?
So let's say I work for the day. So the days that I work, they just go wherever they go. But when I'm off, we try to do it twice a week. And it's no phones, no computers, no nothing. And we got to go around the table, and you got to tell me something good about yourself. You got to tell me how you feel today, what you have learned, what you improved on, and tell me why you love your brothers and your sisters.
So on Thanksgiving time, I'm pretty sure the other kids are gonna be back at home. So with your son, you cannot give up on him, brother. You cannot give up on him. You have to really try to save him. He's young. He probably made some mistakes, but the key is he's alive and he's not in jail. So maybe you should meet up with him. I get you want it away from the kids, but Missouri big enough where you can meet him somewhere that's, he probably not in danger, whatever the situation is, and you really talk to him, tell him, have the kids, put them all in the group chat. Like
So
I had a guest earlier. I mean, not earlier, but I had a guest, and he said all the siblings is on a group chat. Sometimes the little things you'd be surprised may get to him. He may be in that group chat, even because I'm pretty sure the 4-year-old might not know as much like far as, but the 6, my son just turned 7 Saturday. He know how to do that. So in the group chat, you'd be surprised the fun. He may miss it and may be like, it's not worth it. Because at the end of the day, and you should always send videos. Like, I don't know how much you watch like YouTube, but when other guys, like these guys go to jail, like these guys in Chicago, they be like, man, I thought gang was everything. I went to jail. Nobody sent me money. This guy getting all this money. Nobody sent me nothing. I ain't get a penny from gang. I did all this for them. One of them slept with my girl. This, he need to see the stuff that what he think is it is not it. He run around like that. Believe me, it's not it. He go to day tomorrow. They not suffering. They not suffering because they got to pull out. It become they used to it. Like they used to homies dying. So since this in fact they used to homie dying, they're gonna be like, oh man, RIP, such and such, and they might turn up and want to get back and want to kill something for them. But the pain is going to come and go with them guys. Not saying they're going to remember. They may throw on the shirt and RIP and dance to whatever. But that pain is nothing like it. Like you said, your mom. You said your mom, when your 22-year-old sister died, you saw the pain in your mom. It's not. I never lost a kid, but they said my mother lost a kid too. My older sister died. They said that's the worst pain where a parent had to lose their kid. So your pain is gonna be different. Your pain and his mother pain and the siblings pain gonna be different from the guys. Cause the guys, when you in the streets, it's already a thing. You look at each other and y'all out there, you got to deal with reality. The reality is when you out there in the streets and y'all doing y'all looking at each other and y'all committed to that, you look over there and you say to him like you that's why the guys be kind of like loving themselves, because you look at him and be like, it's 10 of us here or 15 or 20, all of us, a couple of us gonna die and a few of us gonna go to jail. You know that. Ain't no getting around that. So going walking into it, y'all looking at each other, and y'all putting that gun on y'all waist or selling drugs, whatever the case is. You know, it could be any minute. It's 15 of y'all. Y'all ain't lose no dead homies. Nobody dead yet. But then it comes. Once that one go to jail, then the jail start happening. Then one die, then it start rapping. It happens that way. Like I was watching the Tay 600. He was like, we have nobody in my crew has died. He said that September, they died, 3 died, bung, bung, bung. 3 died in the month of September. So from the beginning of the month to the end of the month. And then it's kept going. Then it kept going with jail. That's the fun times when everybody there. You get the pictures and nobody dead, nobody in jail. That's the best times. But when that time hit, when it's time to pay the piper, that's what it is. The piper come now. How you gonna handle it? When that indictment come, when the feds come, and they grab 15 of y'all, who gonna tuck their tail and start? He did it, and they start. Oh, they got us. Got who? They got you. That's what they do. Oh, Joe, come on out. They got us. Nah, they got you, my man. And that's the snitching gonna start coming. All the stuff start coming. And then once the snitching, now the chain is broke. Now you may got 2 snitches out the group. And now he don't mess with this person. He don't mess with, and then when it all said and done, your son need to know he don't want to be on that end where he's in jail and he had to face shoulda, coulda, woulda. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Now he out there, now he growing and getting older. Because when you get older, you're gonna get mature. So now he's older, and now if he got an L, now he know he ain't coming home. And now his sister showing him pictures of the babies. They don't have kids and stuff. The little one got big. They come in like, oh, look him got big. You done been in there all them years. Your little brother, the little 4-year-old big now. He's 17 years old. And you're like, oh, you playing sports? Yeah, whatever. Now you sitting there like, and you got no communication with them. The good family, everybody gone. Or, you know what I mean? You got to know that early. See, the people think it's sweet. It's not sweet. You're going to pay the piper. You're going to pay the piper. You're going to dead in jail. It's no getting around that. And then what happens then when the guy starts snitching on you? Now it's animosity. You don't like them. Now y'all don't like each other. So that's what I think what you could start doing. I guess meet up with him and try to tell him that. And then like these little clippings, send it to him. Cause maybe something may stick. Now he know that. Cause people thinking, oh, not my guys. We all good. We locked in. No, y'all not. No, y'all not. So when them people come and they start giving out that time, and now and they gonna be like, oh, one dude may be in love with his girl. He may have a kid already. Oh man, my son is 3 months, and the girl be like, come on, man, we could start our life together. Oh, we can go. You know, we could go at. We can move to North Carolina. So now a guy gonna go, North Carolina don't sound bad. I got a little kid. Nobody don't know me out there. I can testify against these dudes. Go here with my girl. I love you, man. You so much love your girl. Now you banging them out. Now you tell them stuff that they didn't know. Oh, he shot this dude. He killed this dude. Bum, 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 bum. And it get worse. Because he want to get back to his girl. And she told him that her aunt lived in North Carolina, and she could get a job and get him a job. And the lawyer gonna be right there with him, pushing her. Yeah, man, he's a nice guy. He got time to change his life around. And there's a local church right there. That's how they get them. You gonna mute
Nah,
yourself?
yeah. Okay, so I mean, you're right, man. So the thing is, he is so deep, man. Like he wanted to change. I spoke to him. We spoke at length. Uh, but like I said, man, he didn't put a lot of work in, man. I don't want to really elaborate, on the things that he's done, but he's put a lot of work in to where now he's the hunted. So everywhere he go, they popping off at him. So, I can't take that chance on, having my 4-year-old, my 7-year-old, or myself, hey son, meet me here, meet me there. Like I say, he's the hunted now. And he want to change. He told me, yeah, Dad, I want to go back to school. I want to do this. I miss football. I want to get out of what I created. You got to change the energy that you put out. What you say is very important because you build the aura in what you attract. So, I mean, he knows the gist and knows the aim of his purpose. So now he just got to get out of what he put himself into.
So, okay. So is he close to his mom?
I
know you said he went to move for her to,
I mean, yeah, I don't really know how, because I don't really deal, with her at all. So I'm pretty sure he might be, but I don't know. He has a job right now, but he got to stay with the pole. So, everywhere he go, work, home, walk, park, wherever he go, he got to.
So do you got any family living in another state?
Yeah, oh yeah. I got family in New Jersey. I got family in Texas. I got family in California. Yeah. So
do you ever think about moving out of Missouri, or you like it there? I know you probably like it, but do you feel like I could live somewhere else and probably better living?
Well, I mean, and this is my thinking on that. So, as long as my mother and father are here, I would plan on staying here as far as my ground base. I might have a vacation home, or, a summer home. But as long as my father's alive, I always want to be able to take care of my parents because they gave everything for us. Like I said, man, before then, without us, without them, there's no us. So they gave their life up, they gave their visions, their dreams up. So, now if they pass on, then I can think about relocating.
But you got other siblings. You got 7 other siblings. Do they have kids also?
Yeah, my brother has 10 children. And my other brother has 5. And my other brother, he lives in Texas. He has 1, but he gonna have another one. And my sister has 2. My oldest sister don't have no children, and my youngest sister don't have no children.
So they're all in Minnesota, Missouri too.
Everybody's in Kansas City, Missouri, except my second youngest brother. He lives in Texas.
So your kids and his kids, they know each other?
Oh man, boy, you can't take them apart. Yeah. Oh yeah, they be gonna video everything.
So all your siblings, kids, your nieces, nephews, all until your kids, all them close.
They all in chats right now. They be in chats talking all type of stuff, man. Yeah, that's all they do.
So Thanksgiving, how Thanksgiving look like in y'all household?
Oh, we all go over our mother's house, man. It's deep, But see, they all stay together on Fortnite, so they all play Fortnite together. All the cousins, like all of them, Fortnite. That's all they play is Fortnite. That's it. That's all they play. They play it together.
Wow, so that's amazing. So any of your nephews and them, they in the streets?
No, none of them. None of my nephews. None of them.
Wow.
It's just out of all of us, it's just my son, just one. That's it.
Damn. So he don't come around Thanksgiving.
He hasn't came around the last couple. Like I said, he's hunted, man. Like when I tell you he's hunted, Kareem, they looking for him at every turn.
And he not going to why he don't just try to go to another state? He got
That's what I told him. I told him. I'm not for sure. He don't really elaborate on that. But he's trying to make a turn. But even if you make a turn, you forgot the people that you've hurt, that you've harmed and hurt. So you got to go. I told him you got to go live in Montana, Idaho, where it ain't none of that.
no, but if you go some places that you don't have to be the suburb, but it's some place that's out the way, You just have to have that mindset.
No, absolutely. But he can't be in Kansas City though.
No, 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 not Kansas City.
Yeah, he
But
got to go.
he need to, if I was him, so he good if he have a girl, cause that's when if you get a girl and they do it together, cause you move to another state, especially states that's like a Pennsylvania, some of the places where the cost of living not high, and you could get a job, she could get a job, y'all can make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, I told him about it, so he gonna figure it out, man. I mean, I love him, gave him everything got, but he got with the wrong information, and he ruined his life.
And I bet he looked just like you.
Yeah.
You could always tell, like, I think I got some psychicness in me. I don't know. But when I'm talking to somebody and then when they talking about their kids, I could always tell, like, yeah, I bet the kid, that one looked just like
Yeah,
him.
and you were saying your son turned 7. My son turned 7. What's today? What's today? The 10th, 11th.
10th,
He
10th.
turned 7th on the 8th, or 7th or the 8th.
October 8th?
Yes.
That's my son's birthday, October 8th.
Yeah, his birthday is October 8th too.
Yeah, turn 7, yeah.
Yeah, he just had a birthday. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Wow,
Yeah.
same day.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Yes, sir.
Yeah, same age and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I just hope that everything work out. But like I said, he got to get out of Missouri.
Man, he got to go. Yeah.
Got to go.
Yeah, he got to go, man. I'm just, I don't want to go into everything, but he got to go.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to, but yeah, he gotta go, man. So what
Yeah.
is a financial thing, or he just don't want to go?
Uh, it's just him getting up and moving. He got to make that decision. He got to make that decision. I said, son, if you really want to change your life, man, you got to go and be gone for 20 years. You can't be here to come back 2 or 3 years. They ain't forgot, so they still teenagers.
Nah.
Yeah, you got to at least go at least 15.
Easy.
Yeah, easy. Yeah.
Easy, because when 15, you figure they older. Some people don't be on that type time when they get older.
Yeah, right.
They life done change.
Yeah, you got to go.
But is he short few, or he a good kid though?
No, he's smart, man. He's so intelligent, man. He's ultra intelligent, man. He's ultra athlete. He know about the Most High, the whole God, the whole setup. The whole agenda, the whole nine. He just got himself caught and thought that that's the life he wanted to live, and he did some things he can't overturn. You understand?
Dario, what up, bro? Dario was good. So he got people that hangs with he hang around a bunch of guys.
Well, he changed that, but it's too late. Like the last time, like 3 or 4 months ago, that's like the last time they tried to stretch him out, but he got out of there.
Oh, so he really be by himself now.
Yeah, now, but too late. Everywhere he go, they looking.
So he don't need no job.
But he got one. That's why I'm like, I said, well, you better be careful,
All it takes one person to spot.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, he did some real damage, man. He did some real damage. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't work. I wouldn't work.
He ain't got no choice. Who's gonna take care of you?
Yeah, but that's throwing the dice.
But that's what I'm saying.
Unless you only because you got people get hired, new hires. Somebody get hired at that job. You know what I mean? A new employee come.
Yeah.
So let it be a place where it's customers. If it's customers, it make it even worse. Now, if you like
it's that
a factory somewhere, you just have to worry about like new hires.
Yeah.
But shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So like I said, man, the struggle, man, it's and the thing about it is everybody's in the same struggle, we under the same umbrella, but we tend to try to fight it alone. That's a mistake. That's a mistake, and then when people say, well, where's God at? Well, I'm looking at God right now. Kareem got the Most High in him, but we don't view from that aspect, because all of us got the Most High within us, right? So, but we don't view it like that. So when you down and you go into something to Kareem and say, hey man, you be all right. Do that, got to do this and do this and do this. Well, guess what? That's the Most High speaking through him. So God is always here. We just don't recognize it because we're not in our God mind. You know, we live in our sacral. We don't live up here in our conscious thought. We don't live here. We live in our survival mode. We live in sex, money, and food. But we don't live independent of those things. We live in the emotional world. We have to be unemotional, but have emotion to control emotion. We have to be able to control our emotions. See, we wasn't taught growing up to control our emotions, but emotions is what the world moves off of. See, when your emotions are controlled, then they're able to move you like a herd of sheep. That's why it's called sheeple. So if I can get you emotionally attached to anything, I can move you and control you and manipulate you in order to for you to provide what I want you to do for me. You understand? And this is what's taking place right now.
Okay. All right. So yeah, that's what it is. So let me ask you this: you rich? This like the closing of the interview. You rich? You can live anywhere else besides Missouri. Where would you live at? In the United
I,
States.
I wouldn't want to live in the United States. I want to live, and this is just my mind. I don't have any desire. Nothing in this world appeals to me but change. Okay. My one focus, my one desire is to become a God. I'm going to challenge God and say, God said you are of likeness of me. So if I'm of that, my aim, my purpose is to become that. So I don't have any purpose to go out and see Disneyland and all this and all that. None of that appeals to me but change. When man and woman changes, that's the most impressive thing on the face of the earth because 90% of the people don't change. They the same person through and through until they pass. When you change, that's a conscious decision to detach and retach yourself internally. So where I want to go will be an island that is unknown to man and have the most abundance of fresh vegetation and fruit. That way I can sit and be within myself to meditate to become the God that I want to become. That's where I would go.
Okay. All right. So can you tell people your YouTube channel so they can go subscribe?
It's
And
Conscious
eventually
Blacc.
type it in. I could put it on the screen.
So how do I type it in? I don't know how to type
And
it
then
in.
I do. Someone type it in. Go ahead, tell me your channel.
It's Conscious Blacc.
Conscious Blacc.
Yeah.
Conscious Blacc. Go to YouTube and subscribe to Conscious Blacc.
And we can talk basketball too. I'll cut it up on that. We can do that too.
All right, we get a little on basketball right now. So
Yeah, I can get with it.
all right. So how long you been liking you're a Laker fan, of course.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
So how long you been a Laker fan?
Every time I was a Laker fan when Shaq was there. I was a Laker fan when Eddie Jones was there, and then of course LeBron. So I mean, I've always liked him. Tyronn Lue. I graduated with him in Raytown High School. I was with him when he was with the Lakers at that point. In
Oh,
the
you went to
LO.
school with Tyronn Lue?
Yeah, yeah.
How was he?
I mean, he was dope, man. I mean, that's the way he was in the league. He'll cook you, man. He'll cook. He'll cook up. Yeah,
Tyronn Lue.
yeah,
Anthony Taylor from Kansas City
yeah. He
too.
went to Paseo. Yeah, he went to MVP. Yup, yup, yup. He went to Paseo, and then you had what's the brother's name? They went to Pembroke. They went to Rush brothers.
Oh yeah. Kareem
Yeah,
Rush,
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. So
Sharon Rush,
I mean,
and Brandon Rush.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
They're from
But
Kansas City too, right?
huh?
They're from Kansas City, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah. See, I follow basketball. I just love basketball, man. I like the game. I like to see
What
the
up,
young
QP?
men. Huh?
Now I'm saying, what up,
Yeah,
Ronnie?
yeah. But see, I mean, hey, look, listen, the Lakers, man. I love what they did, man. I love they brought youth to the table. They got better athletes. Anthony Davis is looking good. LeBron James is healthy. They got my man Pat Bev over there. We guard heavy, but I think we need one or two 6'7", 6'8" wings so they can shoot that basketball though. But I think they're gonna be pretty good though. I think they're gonna be pretty good though. You know, in my opinion, they got the best player that's ever played the game on their team. In my opinion.
Okay. Yeah, the Lakers. So, what place you see the Lakers coming in this year?
Fourth. I got him at 4th. I got him at 4th. Yeah. I think they can go to the Western Conference Finals, man. I think so. Anybody with LeBron James and AD, they can't be guarded still today. They can't be guarded. You can't guard AD. You can't guard LeBron. That's
So
going to be tough to
who
deal
will be
with.
your starting 5?
Oh, LeBron, AD, Westbrook, Kendrick Nunn, and I really like Troy Brown Jr. I looked at him, I studied him. I like his length. I like his athleticism. I like his ability to put the ball on the floor at times. I like his IQ, his pass lane efficiency. I like Troy Brown Jr., man.
Oh, so you'll start AD at center.
Oh no. I'll put the centers they got. This is why Darvin Ham's having an issue. He's having an issue because you can't put Brian and what's the other brother's name? Damian Jones. You can't put them in the same body. So he's going back and forth, and he liked a part of Damian Jones and Brian, but Brian's missing what Damian Jones has, and Jones is missing out what Brian has. And this is why he's going back and forth with that issue. That who want to start, seeing you can bring them both and get that time together. But you can't put the 8 to 5. So you got to put Brian or Damian Jones, either or. That doesn't matter to me which one. But you got to have AD, LeBron, Westbrook, and you got to have for me. I like Brown, man. I like Brown.
So you'll start Brown over Kendrick Nunn?
Oh, man, that's tough. I mean, is Kendrick Nunn going to be able to guard 6'6", 6'7", 6'8" wings, though?
But if you got LeBron playing at 3, LeBron have to do it.
LeBron's not going to be able to hold that weight all year and score. He doesn't have to do it. He shouldn't have to be able to do that anymore. He shouldn't be able to have to play the wing like he's 23 and then put up 25. You see what I'm saying? But I mean, Kendrick Nunn to get the nod because he bring it all. The last few games he been going ham.
But he could play. I tell people I don't get too caught up in too much of preseason.
Yeah.
But the reason why Kendrick Nunn, because he sat out the whole year, so he was very important for me to really see how he comes about. Like,
yeah, he can ball.
Dal Pitts said Nunn is the office off the bench. I don't mind Nunn come off the bench. So if Nunn come off the bench, I think you'll have to probably start Schroeder
and Westbrook.
Who else is going?
Nope.
Pat Bev and Westbrook.
Yeah, I'll go Pat Bev and Westbrook. Yeah, because Pat Bev can shoot. He can shoot. People don't know this, but Pat Bev has a higher 3-point career percentage than Chris Paul.
Yeah.
People don't know that. But the boy can shoot, and they shoot the same amount. 4.2 a game. But I like the athletes. They have. I haven't seen a athlete with quick feet on their team yet. The only athlete that on their team that got quick feet is their rookie. That really has laterally quick feet at 6'6", 6'7". Juan Toscano's long. He got long strides. Christie got good feet. He got popcorn feet. That's what I call them. That's what I train. Popcorn feet. So if you got popcorn feet, you'll be able to stay in front of. Reeves got popcorn feet, but I'm not really sold on Reeves yet. He's an energizer bunny, but I'm not really sold on him defending elite wings yet. I'm not really sold on that.
Yeah, I think my thing with Darvin Ham is I saw someone earlier said that that Bryant and Jones is bummed. That's why Darvin Ham doing that. But my thing is during training camp, especially at center, it's only 2 options you have.
That's it.
I would start one and keep one off the bench. You pretty much know people's games.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I could get the best of him. He may be better suited. Let's say, for instance, right? He may say Thomas Bryant is better suited to start, but if I start, I could get the most. Thomas Bryant gonna play good, starting or come off the bench, and Damon Jones. He had to play pretty much with LeBron on the lob threat. and Thomas Bryant could get his a little more, you start Damon Jones.
Yeah,
Like,
I
this
mean,
stuff is not hard. Like, you can't, oh, because then he played one bad game. He changes lineup all the time with the center
yeah,
position.
yeah,
Like, that position, I get Braun, AD, Russ, okay, solid. The two guard, you should at this point have a rotation right now. Keep trying to find that. Let that come during the season.
well, what? Like I said, he's having issues because Damian Jones doesn't have what he's looking for. And then also Thomas Bryant is not as bouncy as Damian Jones. He's not as good as a defender. And this is the problem he's having because in his mind, he wants that defender at the rim and can still step out. But see, Bryant can step out, but he can't defend the rim. Damian Jones can defend the rim, but he can't step out. And that's the dilemma he's going with right now. That's what he's. That's why you see him going back and forth like that.
But I hear what you're saying. But you notice already, like these guys' games didn't change. Like I know sometimes you see people up close and it's a difference. I knew right away what you're getting for Thomas Bryant. Thomas Bryant going to run, play hard with a lot of energy, occasionally knock down three. Sometimes you have to let a guy play his way into playing well.
Right.
Like if those are two options at center, right? Let him just keep him there. You don't have to give him that many minutes, but say,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Let him play 18 minutes a night or whatever.
Right. Right.
Let him play. We'll just let him get his foot wet. Sometimes it will eventually come for some people. Instead of you, oh no, now you're losing him. His confidence. Now when he get in the game, I saw a time where he should have shot the three. Damon Jones.
Yeah, I seen that.
These games don't count. He
Yeah.
was wide open, and he did this like this.
Yeah, I seen that.
You see him practicing shooting threes.
He's shooting in the game,
What are
right?
you practicing shooting threes for? You're not gonna shoot a three.
Well,
you wide open to shoot. Miss, who cares? But he's thinking too much.
Yeah,
that's when you got the coach.
Well, this is the thing. So when I see players like that, number one, they don't have confidence in what they've been working on. That's the number one thing it is. So when he's working on that shot, it's not effective enough for him to have confidence in his ability to knock down that shot in the game. Obviously, the speed, it's live action, it's more intense, you're more focused, nerves are flying, and they watching. He here with everybody else here, so he's conscious, he's self-conscious and aware of what the word is. Lakers need shooters. He's hesitant, and that comes from his work, though.
But it also, your coach give you that too, the confidence.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
Mike D'Antoni, everybody in their team know when you're playing for Mike D'Antoni, you have an open gate to do this, to shoot the threes or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying Thomas Bryant should be open gate shooting threes, but last night I saw him guessing, and part of it guessing because he don't want to miss, he don't want to make the mistake.
Yeah,
he probably not too comfortable shooting the threes, but he's like, damn, I'm starting today. I may play 18 minutes this night, play 6 minutes the next night.
Yeah.
Like some guys ain't built like that. He's a big man. He don't have that gorilla in him. Right. Thomas Bryant has more of a game where he's confident. Thomas Bryant hit the ball and may ride to the basket.
Yeah.
He's more so. His confidence is a little more intact than a guy like Damon Jones. You can look at him. He looks like confused.
Yeah.
So
this is the thing.
As a coach, Dr. Ham, put the confidence. Okay, keep that. It's preseason.
Yeah, but this is the thing, though. So
changing the lineups up.
So this thing. So you got something that's called false confidence, right? So false confidence is where you would tell me, you would say, Concious Blacc, you can shoot it, bro. You're really good. I'm going for you, right? But when I shoot that shot and I miss, that confidence is going to leave me because that's not my confidence internally. That's the confidence that you're giving me. You know how you give your son confidence?
Yeah.
Go ahead, son, get it. So his confidence, his emotion It's based off the confidence you got in him. So when you're disappointed in your son will disappoint you, so he'll feel low. When you're excited for your son, he'll feel excited. See, it has to be two-part thing. You have to be able to install confidence in your player, and also the player himself has to have confidence in the work that he does. So you just can't have the coach's confidence, because the coach's confidence can't go out there with you on the court. You got to have your confidence. Your confidence only comes from the work that you do. That's the only place it comes from. The work that you do. The work that you put in efficiently. You can go shoot 300 shots in the gym right now. And I'm saying it because this is what I do. I train for hours and hours with my trainings that I do. We go and shoot 300 shots. It doesn't matter if it's not effective. You can do 300 shots and you go in the game and miss everything you shoot. Or you can go in the gym and you can put up 20, 30 shots effectively and efficiently and go in a basketball game and go 5 for 5. You see the difference? So you have to be able to practice with an efficiency in your technique, all those things. See, people don't understand what practice is. We just see the glorified practices that the Lakers show us, that everybody else show us, but they're not going to show the grind practice where it's one-on-one, nose to nose, and they're missing 30 shots in a row. You see, that's the part that Westbrook got to get past. We was talking about Westbrook shots change and this and that. This is the problem with people. See, we don't understand when they play basketball. Basketball is a job. To us, it's entertainment. But those guys got to get up at 6 a.m., practice. Whenever they practice over 3-4 hours, whenever it is. So those guys get complacency. When you see your check come every 2 weeks and it's $10-15 million, those guys are not the special guys, the bronze, the Terrell Owens, Deion Sanders, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. Those guys didn't care what was in their check. Those guys wanted to be great within themselves. See, that's called passion. Passion is only controlled emotion. Controlled emotion always get you to where you want to be successful at. See, everybody got emotion, but you can't learn to have passion on Kobe's level, Michael Jordan's level. That thing is internal. That's why those guys were special, because their emotion was focused. Passion is just focused emotion. See, so when you go and you put work in the gym, and then why I got to work? I'm a basketball player. I get paid this amount of money. This is why Westbrook can't shoot. I love Westbrook, but he don't put the work in. When you see people missing free throws, I don't care what they tell you. They don't put the work in. I've been doing this for 15 years with basketball development and skill training, internal training, intermediate training, advanced training, dribble training, basketball shooting training, defensive training. It's all about the work that you do. See, and I see a lot of people come on your platform and they know basketball. I love it. That's why I'm entertained by it. They know basketball. But one thing that I haven't heard is people who understand the fine tune of the game. See, I understand the fine tune of the game because I specialize in it. I specialize in training D1, high school, AAU, Little League, down to Pee Wee. So when you train over and over again, you kind of understand what it takes to be a shooter. See, people don't understand what shooter is. Shooters are elite people, not players. People, and I'm going to tell you why they're elite, special people. To become a shooter, you have to be able to, okay, I'll give you this example. Like a DB. When a DB gets beat for a touchdown, he has to pick it out of his mind right away, right? As a shooter, you can't worry about missing 5 shots in a row because the next one has to go in. So when we work and we break it down, someone that can't shoot, I got a guy right now. He really can't shoot the basketball, but he's an elite athlete. He's an elite dribbler. He has elite handle. He can't be guarded. He's a senior, but his shooting wasn't developed. Okay, and this is why I don't appreciate coaches and trainers that see a young man or a young woman that doesn't have the proper shooting mechanics, but you exploit them through their athletic ability. And then when it comes time for them to go to another level, you can't do anything for him because for 5 years, he has been going to the hole. He can't shoot. So now you're not going to Division I basketball if you can't shoot. You got to be able to put the ball in the hole, or you got to be 6'7", 6'8", 6'9", with extra special skills. So when I tell you shooters are elite company, they're elite. My daughter's a shooter. That's how she walked on. That's how she got onto D1 for being a score shooter. She can shoot with the best of them. If she couldn't shoot, she wouldn't be on the team.
Yeah, that's I'm definitely feeling that. But yeah, I got the run. I definitely want to get this interview in. It's definitely been great. Did anybody tell you look like
Yes,
my man from
LeBron
De La
James.
Soul?
De La
Huh?
Soul, LeBron James, all of that, yeah.
Nah, you're like LeBron.
No, I'm talking about De La Soul, everything. I've heard it all.
De La Soul, what's his name? From De La Soul. I
I don't
forgot.
know, man.
Just like him.
We all look alike.
I damn, bro. And I met bro years ago too.
So to some degree, we all look alike, brother, you know. But once
Yeah.
again, man, I really, really thank you, brother Kareem, for allowing me, for blessing me. It's an honor, brother. Seriously. I really do appreciate uh your kindness and your generosity that you've given me on your platform at this night, man. It's a beautiful feeling that I have, man. You really uh, made my day. You a man of honor, and you kept your word as a brother to me. So everybody, look, hit the like button for the brother Kareem. We want to get this brother 1 million subscribers, 1 million.
M.
That's
I
what he
need an
needs.
M, y'all. I
Yeah,
want
hey,
an M.
hey,
I need
hey,
that
listen,
M. You got to hit the
listen.
like button.
When
Got
I
to
tell you, when
subscribe.
I tell you this brother Kareem is beautiful, he didn't know me from an in outside, and the brother kept his word to a pure stranger, unbeknownst to him. And this is my brother now. Like I said, my alliance and my respect and my admiration is to my brother, but all praises go to the Most High, definitely. So,
All
amen. Your
praise,
conscious black, man. That's
all
where it's
praise
at.
to the Most High. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? All praise. But
Yes, sir.
definitely, man, definitely hit that like button,
That
man.
like
Hit that
button. Yeah.
subscribe. Subscribe to Conscious Blacc is right here. My boy Dow put it up there. Uh, definite hit that subscribe. Go subscribe to his channel. I hope when tomorrow comes, I hope
Yeah.
his numbers jump. It been listen, y'all. It been like that. Everybody who touched this platform,
Yeah.
their channels went up some. That's the
Yeah.
goal.
That's the
Even
goal.
though
That's the
10
goal, brother. So
subscribers, that's a goal.
yeah, yeah. Hey, so
Even
you
though
beautiful
10
people, man,
subscribers.
my beautiful people, man, go subscribe, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a joy. It's gonna be a blast, man. It's for the brothers. It's for you. It's for you brothers that's tuning in on my big brother show right here. Because he's older than me. I heard he was 50 the other day. He told me he was 50. I'm 45. So that's my big brother. So my beautiful brother and my beautiful brothers that's in the chat looking at Kareem, continue to support this brother because I haven't seen no one like him on YouTube that gives everybody an opportunity to come on this platform and engage with him and engage with the people. So I salute to you, brothers.
Salute,
Yeah,
y'all know
y'all
what it
know what
is.
it is.
Yo, but definitely like, comment, share, subscribe. If you leave a cash app, I will give you a shout out in the next video. You got any shout outs you want to do?
Yeah, like I said, man, I want to give a shout out to all my people, all my people. The struggle continues. The struggle continues. But you're made to struggle. You are made to struggle because with struggle comes ease. So all you brothers that's tuned in, know that you're loved. Know that you're valued. Love your woman. Love your children unconditionally. Love your parents. And that's all I want to say, man. Shout out to the people, man. And to you, Kareem, for giving me this great opportunity.
Peace.
Yes, sir.
Everybody in the chat, enjoy your day. My boy Avery Ford, enjoy you, bro. I got to answer to Avery real quick because he said, can you mute your mic? Yeah, because Avery said to me, he said, it sounded like I was contradicting myself when I said we don't need the 15th man, but I was talking about getting a wing and him starting. I don't know, maybe I said it, worded it the wrong way. Not that the 15 man gonna start, but I'm saying we lacking a real big wing that could defend. Not that this guy gonna start, but if we get this guy on our last spot, that don't mean he technically the 15th man. He the 15th man in the sign, but his knee gonna out jump a lot of them guys because he big, he's strong, and he could defend. And when them guys go on the offensive tirade, when Brandon Ingram in his bag, Jason Tatum, Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant, uh, uh, Paul George, when them guys in they bag, you may say, yo, and the bigger wing can come and change that little 5 minutes. He may come in and throw them off their rhythm, and now they a little off their rhythm, and now it can help us to a win. Not that the guy, but we got a big hole of a guy that's big and who could defend the wings. Not no little short guys, but guys who got a little strength in case they try to post them. Because guys like Juan Anderson, he's smaller, and then these guys ain't stupid. Like Kawhi sometimes will start backing up, and they can just shoot over him. Like you need that like longer guy, defend and cause little problems. You can see the difference Stanley Johnson made. He not tall, but he was strong, and you see the difference he made defensively. You can see it clear how he was up on them guys. So you need that, and we don't have that. So I get what you were saying. You made a point of, I ain't mean to say the 15 man is not important. Yeah, it's important, but we can't rely on the 15, especially them guys. They the same to me, Cole Swider and Matt Ryan. Yeah, one may be a little better, but at the end of the day, they ain't gonna do nothing but stand out there and shoot jump shots. So that's what I was saying, more so of his need. You know what I'm saying? So Avery, you already know what it is. So thanks, guys. I appreciate it. My boy Avery, my boy Dow Pitt, Sammy the Man, Greg Brown, everybody who's still in here watching, Joseph C, Conscious Blacc, go subscribe to him. Subscribe. I need 10 subscribers every day, please. Peace.